Welcome back to the start of the third quarter here in Weed, California. The SISKIYOUS Eagles lead by 7, 20-13 over the Gladiators. The Gladiators will receive the ball first. They had a chance to score a touchdown on their last drive of the second quarter. Weren't able to. And we are underway. Asante McCray take the ball at the 5-yard line. Looking for a place to go. Takes it out to like the 26, 27-yard line. And that's where the Gladiators' second half will begin. The rain has stopped here in Weed.
Chabot will begin the second half at the
So Casey Jennings and Brandon Winton, wide receivers, are going to be split out to the far sideline. Demarie Moody and Robert Guy are going to be split to the near sideline for wide receiver set. Asante McCray in the backfield and Brandon Eckert in the gun. Eagles rushing forward, pitch it out to Asante McCray. Asante McCray looking for somewhere to go, gains about 2, maybe 3 on the play. So the first play goes for a yard only. 2nd and 9, ball on the 27-yard line for the Gladiators. Ball placed on the left side, on the far side hash mark for the Gladiators. Demarie Moody in motion. Nice slant pass to Casey Jennings. It's going to be short of the first down. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1. Eckert getting the signals from Coach Calcagno from the sideline. Asante McCray fully expect him to get the ball here and try to pick up the first down. Asante McCray is going to get the first down.
McCray, tripped up by Cedric Watson.
McCray slow to get up. And the trainers are going to come out and take a look at McCray as he lays down. And in this cold weather, you know, those helmets and those pads are, you know, they're a lot harder when it's cold out, and especially coming out of the half after you've been sitting for 15 minutes. Your body temperature falls, you get cold. It's so important to keep on the sideline and during the half to keep your body temperature up, because when you come out in a cold game like this, injuries tend to happen. Your muscles get stiff, they get tight, and it's easier to hurt something. So Hunter Rockwell comes and gives Asante McCray a spell. And it looks like they gave him a first down on the play before, so it's actually a 2nd and 4 right now. And it's going to be a false start
Flag down before the play
on the offense. So that's going to move the Gladiators back. 2nd and 9. The ball is going to be on the 43-yard line. Gladiators trail by 7 here in Weed, California. Pass intended for Robert Guy. It was low and behind him, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 9. There is a flag on the play, though. Waiting for the call. Robert Guy is signaling that it's against the Eagles. So the penalty is going to be on the defensive side of the ball.
Sideline infraction.
So it's actually going to be on Chabot. It's a sideline infraction against the Gladiators. Again, he signaled towards the Eagles. And the umps, the referees, are going to get together and figure this thing out, so we'll all know what's going on in just a second.
Penalty moves the ball back to the 33-yard line.
So the penalty moves the ball back to the 33-yard line. It's 3rd and 13 for the Gladiators. Let's see if they try to pick it all up here, or do they try to play conservatively? Looking for a man. Eckert looks up. Casey Jennings was open, but he overthrows his man. That's going to bring up 4th and 13, and the punting unit as another ball gets brought on the field. A dry ball for the punt. So Brandon Miller comes in to kick the ball away. So an unsuccessful opening drive for the Gladiators to start the 3rd quarter. And Cedric McGill is going to be back for the Eagles, standing around the 25-yard line to take the kick. The kick is up. It is a line drive. It bounces. It takes a Gladiator bounce, and it's going to roll inside the 5. And what a glorious punt by Brandon Miller, and the ball will be spotted at the 3-yard line.
There's a flag down back at the 27-yard line.
And there's a flag down around the spot where the kicker was. So we're going to see what this is. It's going to be a big play, especially if it's a roughing the kicker. So it looks like a roughing the kicker call. And so I believe the Gladiators, personal foul on the defense. And it's going to be a 1st down for the Gladiators as the sun comes out a little bit. And what a break for Chabot. Extends their drive and brings them around midfield. So there you go. The sun is shining a little bit for the Gladiators here. As they're now playing with the wind. As the wind blows out towards the eastern sideline. So Eckert looking to pass. Looks like he has a man, and he does, and that's Casey Jennings as he throws a perfect strike inside the window. And that's going to be a 1st down. And the Gladiators are on the positive side of the field now, just outside the 30-yard line. Exactly on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10, 13 minutes and 16 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Moody in the backfield. And he drops the ball on the end around, but Demario Moody does recover. Gladiators do keep the ball.
That pitch was fumbled and covered by Moody.
So Moody is spelled for Jacob Isabel.
Picks up a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9.
Brandon Wynn is in the slot. Robert Guy is split to the near sideline, and Casey Jennings is split out far. And he throws it to Jacob Isabel on a screen. Isabel has a blocker. Robert Guy has a blocker. Robert Guy with a nice block. He does get close to a 1st down marker. So Asante McCray back in the game in the backfield now. Good to see him. Eckert keeps the ball. And he gets a couple, calls his own number. So that's going to be a 1st down for the Gladiators as Eckert gets just enough. As the ball is spotted on the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Gladiators. Gladiators still trailing by 7, just inside the red zone, looking to pass. Drops the ball. The ball comes out of Brandon Eckert's hands. And that's going to go for a loss.
Eckert with a fumble, but he recovers it at the 25-yard line.
So 2 fumbles so far on this drive for the Gladiators, on this opening drive. 1 penalty of the roughing the kicker on the punt. Kept the drive alive for the Gladiators. The Gladiators are trying to take advantage of that and get some points and cut into this deficit a little more. Eckert looking to pass, overshoots Guy, and Brandon Wynn was wide open in the slot. He was wide open, and if you get it in his hands with his speed, could have been 7. So it's 3rd and 17 for the Gladiators. Ball on the 25-yard line. .11:22 left to go in the quarter. Finds Wynn. Wynn close to a 1st down, might not quite gotten enough, and it looks like Eckert did see him, or Brandon Wynn went into the huddle and told him, I'm open, just give me the ball. And he did, but it's going to be short of a 1st down, so that's going to bring on the field goal unit as Gustavo Aloa comes in to try to convert his 3rd field goal of the afternoon and bring the Gladiators within 4. 10:50 left to go in the 3rd quarter. 4th and 3, ball on the 11. The 21-yard field goal is good, and the Gladiators cut into that deficit one more time with 2 unanswered field goals. 1 at the end of the 2nd quarter and 1 to start the 3rd. 10:42 left to go in the 3rd. And the Gladiators are hanging around. They've allowed the Eagles to get into the end zone 3 times. The Gladiators themselves have only found the end zone once, but 3 field goals from Gustavo Aloa keeps him around. So Asante McCray, good to see him back on the field. Jacob Isabel came back on the field, both in the 1st half, went down with Isabel looked like he was shaken up from a big hit. So is Asante McCray, looked like the wind was knocked out of both of them. And it's good to see them back in the game, especially with all the things going on with football and concussions and all the stuff we're learning about the effects that football can have on you. It's good to see that these young men are getting back in the game and the injuries they're sustaining aren't too serious. So here we go, Gustavo Aloa to kick the ball off. And it's a low line drive, and the ball is going to run through the back of the end zone, and so that will be a touchback.
It goes through the end zone. Eagles will take over at the 20.
Eagles will start their drive in their own territory. And like I said, they have found the end zone 3 times. 1 a passing touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns. They have been running the ball with great success against the Chabot defense. And I'm expecting them to stay on the ground as Christian Reyes has really been taking it to the defensive line. And there he goes again. And he's staying on his feet as he always does. And he breaks through. And there he goes again. And there's nobody to stop him. He's at the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Eagles. And the referee is saying that he was out at the 1-yard line.
Christian Reyes, 74 yards.
And Christian Reyes with a 74-yard run, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. He doesn't go down. He doesn't go down. You can put so many bodies on him, and he just doesn't go down. he had about 7 defenders on him, and he just breaks through, stays on his feet. Then it was just him in the goal line, and he gets taken out at the 1-yard line. From my vantage point, for what it's worth, I thought it was a touchdown. I thought it was an easy call, but the rest thought otherwise, and that's exactly what I was saying. This guy, Christian Reyes, is some sort of running back. And they give it to Aaron Williams, who gets in for a touchdown. There's a penalty on the field, and that penalty is going to be too many men on the field. Too many men on the field for Chabot, but I fully expect that to be declined as the Eagles score a Aaron Williams touchdown. And so the Eagles answer back after declining. After declining the penalty, it'll be a Eagles touchdown, which will make it 26-16 and push the lead up back to 10. John Evers is going to come in and try to tack on the extra point and make it an 11-point Eagle lead here early in the third. And the kick is up. The kick is good. And the Eagles have their biggest lead of the game at 11 with 10 minutes, 10 seconds left to go in the third quarter. And what a response by College of the SISKIYOUS.
You want to get your 50-50 tickets out, we have $200 for the winner.
And what a run by Christian Reyes.
Winning number 2.
You just can't say enough about a guy that doesn't quit on a play. He gets hit, and I've been talking about it all game long. He gets hit, and he keeps fighting for that extra yard. He doesn't go down. If you hit him after he's gotten 4, he's going to try to get that to 5 and 6. If you hit him after 6 yards, he's going to try to increase that to 7 or 8. And you keep doing that. You keep doing that, and you see what can happen when you keep fighting and you keep fighting for the second effort. Sometimes you just find daylight, and you wear out the defense. The defense gets tired. They get tired of gang tackling. They get tired of trying to take you down. And all you have to do is break one. You break one, and sometimes you find daylight, and that's exactly what happened on that drive.
Congratulations to Elsa Gray from San Marcos, California, our winner of the 50-50 raffle today.
So while we have this pause, we will, on November 17th, which is today, this is the first bowl game of today. We have some other bowl games. The American Championship Bowl at Olympian High School is at 6 o'clock. It's 9-1 Santa Monica College. American Pacific Conference champs take on Southwestern Conference, who are also 9-1. They're the American Mountain Conference champs. That's a little later on today. We also have the Beach Bowl with the host Ventura College at 6 p.m. It's Bakersfield College that are 8-2 against Ventura College, the undefeated 10-0 Ventura College, the National Northern Conference champ. We also have the Bothman Bulldog Bowl. The host is College of San Mateo. They are 6-4, taking on the 5-5 Sierra College. We also have the East Bay Bowl. Diablo Valley College is the hosting that went 6-4 on the season. They're hosting Laney College, who are 5-5. So those are a couple of other bowl games that we have going on today. But right now we're here in Weed, California for the top of the state bowl, Central Division Championship, where the Eagles lead 26-16. So here we go. Asante McCray takes the ball, staying on his feet, and he gets to about the 33-yard line. So here we go. The Gladiators are going back to work at their own 33-yard line. Eckert back to throw. Overshoots Demarie Moody. Undershoots Robert Guy. Incomplete pass. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Just under 10 minutes left to go. 9:59 left to go in the third quarter. And I was mistaken. I thought the John Evers kick was good on the last touchdown. Unfortunately, it was pulled to the left. So it's 26-16. The deficit is only 10. And Jacob Isabel receives the ball in the flat. Runs out of bounds, gets close to a first down, but not quite. Gonna bring up a 3rd down.
On the 46-yard line, it'll be 3rd down and 2.
So 3rd and 2 for the Gladiators. Need to convert on this first down. And the ball is knocked down right at the line. So that's gonna bring up 4th down. And the punting unit comes onto the field as Cedric McGill once more comes back to receive the punt. The last time the Gladiators were to punt, there was a roughing the kicker on the College of the Siskiyous that extended the drive for the Gladiators, which would end up being converted into a field goal. So he drops the ball inside the 5-yard line, trying to take it out, doesn't quite get outside, and so the ball is going to be spotted inside the 5. And that's exactly what happened the last time Brandon Miller punted. He got the ball inside the 5-yard line with no return. And this time he does the exact same thing. So Brandon Miller is valuable to this team. He's very good at spotting the ball inside the 10 as he does so again. And the rain has started to fall again here in Weed, California. And the Gladiators need to stop here to try to get some good field position for their offense and try to cut into this lead a little bit. You definitely do not want another 70-plus yard run or any sort of play. Cox back to throw, looking for a man, and that's Cole Williams for the first down. And Cole Williams is a huge part of this receiving core. He had 35 receptions on the year for 427 yards. His average is 12.2 yards a reception, and he has 3 touchdowns on the year. So that's Williams, wide receiver for the Eagles. Comes up with another huge reception for Siskiyous to give the Eagles a little bit of breathing room. And they hands it off to Chris Reyes, who throws his body into a defender. Just runs angry. 9 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Eagles up by 10. 2nd and 6, gain of 4. Ball on the 25-yard line. And there's an injury for the Eagles as we have an official's timeout. That's Jared Olson, offensive lineman from Oregon.
That's Jared Olson.
And good to see him get up and walk off under his own power. These cold, wet games, a lot of guys go down. Those helmets and shoulder pads are really hard. And especially when you play in the trenches like that and for 70 plays a game, you're just having really big men slam into you. Glad more people don't get hurt, but 2nd and 6, ball on the 25, clock moving. 8:45 left to go in the third quarter. Cox looks like he's changing the play at the line. Hands it to Reyes. Reyes gets taken down. So no gain on the play, 3rd and 6. Ball still on the 25, clock still moving. And Reyes takes the ball short of the first down marker, gonna bring up a 4th down. Let's see what they try to do, see what the Eagles decide to do here. They actually spotted it and said it is a 1st down. It looked like it was short by 1.5 yards, but the referees said it wasn't. So it's first and 10, ball on the 30, approaching the 8-minute mark. And Cox does not look like he's in much of a hurry to snap this play. Play clock at 5. Hands it to Reyes again. Reyes gets taken back. One of the few times I've seen when he gets tackled, he actually went backwards. But he does gain 4 yards on the play, 2nd and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line. Gladiators need to get a stop. Play action. Cox looking to run. He has some room. He has some room on the near side sideline. Goes down and gets a 1st down close to the 50-yard line. And initially when the play was snapped, it looked like there was some miscommunication in the backfield as far as the positioning. It looked like a play action pass, but it looked like the Reyes ran into Cox. And Cox made something out of nothing. So another 1st down for the Eagles. Wind's starting to pick up here. And Chris Reyes goes down, and those winds are picking up really big. If you look at the umbrellas and you look at the canopies all around the field, and a gust of wind just came through this stadium. So 2nd and 9, ball on the 50, 6:23 left to go in the 3rd. Eagles driving, Eagles leading. Play action, Cox looking, nice little dump off for another 1st down. And that is Cole Williams. It's Cole Williams again on the reception.
Williams down to the 37-yard line. It'll be a 1st down for COS.
The defense for Chabot looks like they're caught on their heels a little bit caught in between. The Eagles are slowly and methodically moving the ball down the field. Reyes slips but stays on his feet. Flag on the play.
Reyes across the 35. There are many flags down.
And those flags came out of everywhere, so let's see if it's going to be on Chabot. Might be a face mask, just a guess. Personal foul, defense, face mask, and I was right, it was a face mask, and that's going to be some more yards. And I don't think this team right now needs any help getting yards. You cannot help them out. They're getting yards on their own pretty easily. And that's going to bring the Eagles inside the red zone as they look to get in the end zone for the 5th time in the game. Hands it off to Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams stiff arms him, and he's still on his feet, and he's going to get into the end zone as another Eagle touchdown, as the Eagles are starting to create a little bit of distance here in this bowl game. And that's going to increase the lead 32-16. As the Gladiators defense has to be asking, what do we got to do to stop this backfield tandem of Aaron Williams and Christian Reyes?
Aaron Williams. Find the block of Xavier Harrison there. Touchdown Eagles. John Evers to attempt the point after.
The kick is up. The kick is good. 33-16.
5:22 remaining in the third quarter.
5:22 left to go in the third quarter. The Gladiators need to get to work. They need to get to work now because this offense doesn't look like they're going to be letting up anytime soon. And you don't want them to start playing the clock game because they got the running backs that can do it. Gladiators lead. The Gladiators are down by 17 as the Eagles just keep increasing that lead. 5 touchdowns for the Eagles today compared to the Gladiators 1. And the Gladiators have not scored a touchdown since their first offensive play from scrimmage. And at some point, the field goals are not going to be enough, and I think we've reached that point. You got to start getting into the end zone, and you have to start doing it now if you're Chabot. We're ready for the kickoff. The kick is up. And nobody knows who's going to take the ball. As three Chabot returners all came together for the ball.
On the return to the 35-yard line.
And that was Ryan Teixeira, a freshman running back from Livermore, who takes the ball out. Ball is going to be on the
Please come to the announcer's booth. Lawrence Collard.
Ball is going to be on the 34-yard line where Chabot will start their drive. Hunter Rockwell's in the backfield. Brandon Eckert is in the gun. You got to think you got to start trying something from the air. You're down by 17. Play action, slipping. Eckert trying to make something out of nothing, trying to make a man miss, and he does get to the sideline.
Run out of bounds by Darius James.
And so it's going to be no gain on the play. 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 34-yard line. Hunter Rockwell not getting much on the play, and Hunter Rockwell has had a good year for the Gladiators. He got 727 yards, averages 5.5 yards a carry, 2 touchdowns and 2 fumbles on the year, but today has not been a good day for Hunter Rockwell, who usually is a huge part of this offense. So it's 3rd and 9, 4:33 left to go in the third. Gladiators have to get to the 44-yard line for a first down. Puts it over the middle. Casey Jennings has it. First down, Gladiators, and they needed that one. And Casey Jennings looks like he's hurt.
The 47-yard line.
Looked like that left leg, but he gets up and he says he's play ball, so that's a good sign. Ball on the 47-yard line, 1st and 10. And Eckert looking for Jacob Isabel. And he just, and the wet ball just slips out of his hand, and they were going for a screen and overthrew him. So that'll bring up 2nd down, 2nd and 10, ball on the 47 still. 4:09 left to go in the third quarter. Gladiators down by 17, need to find the end zone. Eckert keeps it himself, goes up the middle, still on his feet, gets what looks to be about 4 yards on the carry.
There for the Eagles.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5, ball on the 44-yard line as the clock still moves. 3:45. Eckert looking to pass, throws his pass high and a little wide.
Jennings is incomplete.
Jennings unable to come down with it, wasn't really close to him.
That'll make it 4th down and 6 for the Gladiators.
He had D'Angelo Bell, defensive back, sophomore from Portland, Oregon, all over him. So 4th and 6. Gladiators waste another opportunity and will be giving the ball back to the Eagles with 3:33 left to go in the third quarter, down by 17. The kick off the side of the foot takes a Gladiator bounce, and the ball is going to be taken down at the 11, and that's David Guthrie that downs the ball. So the Gladiator defense right now has to make a stand. We were talking earlier at the top of the broadcast about points off defense, and the way the offense for Chabot is right now, they might be looking for their defense to pick them up a little bit, get them a turnover, get them something on this side of the field that they can convert into some points. If not, get some points themselves. But the way that the backfield, the tailbacks have been working for the Eagles, doesn't look like they're going to give up too many fumbles. Hands to Reyes. Reyes keeps the legs moving for a short gain.
Fuka on the tackle for Chabot.
2nd and 5. Right at the 3-minute mark in the third. Raining, steady rain. Hands it off to Christian Reyes again, and he finds a little space, and he makes a man miss, and there he goes again. And he cuts back, still on his feet, won't go down, and he goes out around the 40-yard line. And Christian Reyes, for lack of a better word, is obsessed.
There's a flag down back in the 20.
And there is a flag down behind the play. Might be a big break for Chabot. And they are going to bring that back. So the Gladiators are dodging bullets, but the way that Christian Reyes is running, you can't keep giving those up because it's not going to be holding every time. And defensively right now, Chabot needs to take a breath and figure out how are they going to stop this power running attack of Reyes and the Eagles. 2nd and 10, ball on the 10, 2:30 left to go in the quarter. Clock still running. Looking to pass, Cox puts it up and almost brought down by Cole Williams. But it's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be a 3rd down and 10. And this is a big 3rd down for the defense. They need to get the ball back, and they need to give their offense some sort of good favorable field position to try to help their offense get back into this game. Because right now, Chabot's defense is trying to find their footing, both literally and figuratively, at this point with this wet field. And they cannot get gassed for another first down right here. It looks like it's going to be a false start against the Eagles, so that's going to back them up even more.
Five-yard penalty moves the ball to the 5. It'll be 3rd and 15.
So 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 to be exact. Ball on the 5-yard line. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left to go in the quarter. Eagles leading by 17. Hands it off to Aaron Williams. And he's gonna lose yards on the play. So big stand for Chabot. Another bullet they dodge with the penalty. That brought back the huge run by Christian Reyes.
David Guthrie to punt. McCray is deep.
And McCray is going to be taking the ball back as he stands around the 25-yard line. And there's a towel. And the kick is blocked. And that's going to be a safety for the Gladiators. And that couldn't have come at a better time. So the kick is blocked and it goes to the back of the end zone, which is a safety, which gets 2 points for the Gladiators. And now it's a 15-point game. So now it's a 2-score game. 2 touchdowns. You get 2 touchdowns and 1 point after touchdown. And you tie this ball game. So there you go. And the Gladiators will get the ball back. So they get points and the ball. And I don't know if you saw Michael Green, sophomore defensive back from McKinley, Louisiana. He was on the sideline and he didn't know he was supposed to go in. And he runs onto the field with a towel stuck in his shoulder pads. And he runs to the middle. He runs to the middle of the line, tries to blitz, and he gets blown up. I think he got knocked on his back, but a little comic relief here in the 2012 bowl game. Top of the state bowl game for the Central Division Championship. So Gladiators can get some points here on this drive. They'll be back in it, but they have to get some points. So ready for the free kick. Kick is up, and it is going to McCray, who has seemed to have taken every kickoff, and he's looking for somewhere to go. There's a flag marker down, and he doesn't get much.
Run out of bounds by Taylor Flood. There are flags down.
So we're waiting for the call, more than likely a holding on the Gladiators that'll be tacked to the end of the run. Waiting on the official call. So, legal block by the Gladiators. We'll back them up a little bit. So there's 1:09 left to go in the third quarter. Gladiators down by 15. Can change the complexion of this game heading into the fourth quarter if they can get into the end zone.
From the 23-yard line.
But that's a big if, considering the Gladiators haven't done it since early in the first. Hands it off to Hunter Rockwell. Hunter Rockwell charges ahead. What looks to be about 5.
Stopped by Amua.
55 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Pickup of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4.
It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 27-yard line. Four wide receiver set, play clock down to 10. Eckert takes a snap, hands it off to Rockwell. Rockwell has his biggest run of the day for a first down.
Rockwell down to the 42-yard line.
And if they can get Rockwell going, it'd be beneficial for the Gladiators. Of course, they do need to throw the ball. There is a whole quarter left to play. There's 15 seconds left to go on the game clock. They don't have to snap a play. Let's see what they decide to do here. They do. Eckert throws and he has a man, Jennings, for a first down, and he goes out of bounds
Pass complete to Casey Jennings out of
with less than 2 seconds left to go. So Gladiators on the positive side of the field. Got a first down through the air and on the ground. So ball on the 45. This will be the last play of the third quarter.
And that is the end of the third quarter.
Well, I guess that was the last play
Eagles 33,
of the third quarter.
18.
Looked as if he ran out of bounds. Apparently, I was mistaken. So as we head into the fourth quarter, the Eagles lead by 15, 33-18 after Chabot's safety.
Would still like to purchase lunch.
Chabot driving, trying to get into the end zone.
5313.
But here we go. This broadcast is being presented by Comcast KCTH 27, Chabot College, and KCMC 28. For more programming and questions on how to become a sponsor or how to donate to this production, visit ChabotTV.com. For more coverage and picks, you can visit thespectator.com and click on sports. For Northern California Football Association stats, rosters, rankings, and more, visit cccaa.com and click on football, the official site for California Community College Athletics, CCCAA.com. And in partnership with Chabot TV is the Sports Broadcasting Media Group. SBMG is a Chabot College student group who handles the video production and graphics. To show your support, you can like us on Facebook. And so the first play of the fourth quarter is a handoff to Hunter Rockwell that goes for 2. 2nd and 8 is the down and yards to go. Eckert keeps the ball, runs it up the middle, finds a little daylight, and looks like he's going to get close to a first down.
Eckert on the keeper.
And so far in this drive,
Cortez and Henderson on the stop.
the Gladiators are moving the ball with some success through the air and on the ground. They're going to need to continue to do that in this game if they have any shot of winning this thing. First down for the Gladiators on the Eckert run. Eckert looking to pass. Casey Jennings is up, and it's going to be intercepted around the 15-yard line, and that is Tyron Watts from New Waverly, Texas. And the officials say he bobbled it and was out of bounds. So that is not going to be an interception. So that's not going to be an interception. And the Gladiators will keep the ball. Whoa. And there's a lot of taunting going on the sideline from the Chabot Gladiators and vice versa from the Weed fans here in the stands. And Eckert keeps the ball, and he's going to try to get a first. He's going to try to get a first down. He's going to be stopped short, takes a sizable hit.
30-yard line, picks up 5 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
And Nima Pola, 52 on the sideline for Chabot, is having a whole lot of fun on the sidelines. Eckert keeps the ball again and gets a couple, trying to see how close it is to a first down. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 1. So big down here in the game. Down by 15, you have to go for it. Too far for a field goal, and you have to convert here. So big 4th down here. Let's see what Calcagno and his offensive unit decides to do, and it's gonna be a, is it gonna be a false start? The Gladiators are motioning as if it's on the Eagles. Encroachment on the defense, and that is going to give the Gladiators a first down for free. And you can't do that if you're the Eagles. You're up by 15. You can't give them a free first down. You got to make them earn it at least. You already stopped them on the goal line once to end the 2nd quarter. You got to be able to believe that you can stop them in short yardage situations. You can't give it for free, and the rain looks like it has subsided at least for a little bit. If not, it's sprinkling very lightly. 1st and 10. Eckert looking to pass, and that's going to be an interception, and he's going to take it all the way to the house. There's nobody to stop him, and that's going to more than likely be the ball game. As these fans here in Weed, California are celebrating, and that is David Guthrie, who does a cartwheel and a flip in the end zone to celebrate a pick 6. And that was a great defensive play by David Guthrie, who jumped the route on the screen. He jumped the route and he took it all the way to the house. And that just has to be a dagger in the heart of Chabot, who is building something and thought if they could get into the end zone, they would have a whole quarter down by 7 or 8. To try to claw their way back into this game. But after that pick 6, you have to believe that that's going to do it. And there's unsportsmanlike conduct on the flip, but I don't think David Guthrie is really worried about penalties, because that was one hell of an end zone celebration. For him to do that in the rain, on a wet field, surprised he didn't pull something. But nonetheless, flag is down before the play, and we're going to do this one again. Eagles trying to go up by 22 here in the 4th.
Ball started against the Eagles. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. Try the point after again.
The kick is up. The kick is good. And the Eagles lead 40-18 in the Central Division Championship, top of the state bowl. With 12:39 left to go in the game, Gladiators are facing a huge uphill battle. And just the Gladiators' inability to get into the end zone is evident by the scoreboard.
After the penalty, Donovan Marshall will kick from the 20-yard line. Rockwell and McCray are deep for Chabot.
After the game, we will have the presentation of the Central Division Championship Trophy to the winner of today's contest. So stay tuned for the post-game wrap as the kick goes to Asante McCray. He brings it out. And another big hit by the Eagles.
37-yard line. He's met there by Mike Singleton.
So the drive will start on the 37-yard line with 12:31 left to go in the game for Chabot. 1st and 10. Obviously. Gladiators down by 3 touchdowns and some change. Don't think you could spend a whole lot of time running the ball here if you have any plans of getting back in this thing and making it a game. And you hear these cowbells from the fans here in Weed. And almost another interception by D'Angelo Bell. I think he was already thinking about running it back before actually coming down with the play. He wanted an interception of his own. And you don't really get too many opportunities, too many easier opportunities at an interception than that. But he just took his mind off the task at hand for just 1 second, and that's all it takes. So Eckert calls his own number as they go back to the ground game. So it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and 6 to go. Ball on the 41-yard line. And Robert Guy with the end drops the pass. The pass is bobbled.
That pass ruled incomplete.
Incomplete pass.
That'll make it 4th down.
As the Gladiators bring their punting unit onto the field. So the Eagles will get the ball back inside of 12 minutes. And with a substantial lead, I don't expect them to do anything else but give the ball to the guy they've been giving the ball to all game, Christian Reyes, and let him do what he does best, which is eat up yardage and keep the clock moving. The ball will start on the 25-yard line after the touchback. 11:40 left to go in the game. Cox hands off to Reyes. Reyes gets about 5.
Christian Reyes across the 25-yard line to the 26.
6 to make that exact. That'll be 1st and 4. 2nd and 4, excuse me. My apologies. Clock still moving. And the Eagles are in no rush to get these plays off. Play clock is down to 6. Hands it off to Reyes again. Reyes stopped as soon as he gets the ball for not much, maybe a loss of a yard.
Picks up a couple where he's met by Paul Allen. We get 3rd and 3 now for the Eagles.
So 3rd and 2 for College of the Siskiyous. Clock still running, 10:38 left to go in the game. Play clock at 5. Hands it off to Aaron Williams again, who gets stopped short of the 1st down marker, which is going to bring us to about the 10-minute mark. It's going to be a late flag on the play. So the clock will stop at least momentarily. Personal foul on the defense, and that's going to be a 1st down, and that just has to be pure frustration on the side of Chabot, who's just angry and frustrated at the way this game has turned out, especially after the way it started, looking so promising. Just a mental lapse, not knowing situation. Shooting your own team, shooting your own self in the foot, the chance to get the ball back. Now you give them a 1st down and the clock's still moving. So 10 minutes left to go in the game. Play clock again at 5. Hands it off to Aaron Williams. Aaron Williams charges ahead for 1, possibly 2. And it's going to be another flag. Another penalty on Chabot.
Yeah, not usually. People don't know my first name.
Personal foul against Chabot.
So that's going to keep the drive alive. Timeout by Danny Calcagno. He's going to go talk to his team. He's going to tell them to stop playing so frustrated. Don't come out here and play like thugs. Play the game right. Win, lose, or draw, you got to play the game right, and I think that's what he's telling. Coach Calcagno is a good coach. He really tells his men how to play the game right and how to treat the game with respect. And I'm pretty sure he went out there to remind these young men to stop playing with frustration and to respect the game. So 9:34 left to go in the game. Eagles with a sizable lead, 40-18, and they have the ball. And they have time on their side. Hands it off to Reyes as his lead blocker goes down as he slips right as the play got underway. He goes out of bounds, which will stop the clock. So Chabot gets a break there. 2nd and 10, no gain on the play, ball on the 39.
Reyes picked up a yard. It'll be 2nd down and 9.
Hands off to Reyes again.
Christian Reyes down to the 20. That's the 34.
Reyes, his job right now is just to keep the clock moving and get a first down if you can.
5 for the Eagles.
8:43 left to go in the game. Christian Reyes looked like he was going to get the ball, but he slipped. So Cox ends up keeping it and gets taken down. And those are the type of plays that happens in this wet, windy, rainy weather.
That'll make it 4th down.
So it's 4th and 5. They look as if they're just going to go for it to keep the clock moving. Or they might call a timeout. They're probably going to call a timeout as the play clock winds down. The play clock is at 7 right now. And there's the Eagles' first timeout of the half.
Timeout Eagles.
So the clock is stopped at 7:56 left to go in the game. It's going to be 4th and 5.
The entire athletic community at colleges assistant.
And the Eagles are going to punt the ball away with a 22-point lead.
The following individuals who have donated their Saturday afternoons to serve Eagle football for many years. Our chain crew: Pat Thorpe, Opie Bailey, Rick Galassi, Peter Flynn, Ron LaRue, Chad Tonev, and Dave Thompson. Our timers: Jose Robles and Adam Grappi. Our spotter: Bob Zalinardo. Thank you for your service to Eagle football. You had a purple flowery umbrella that you either lost or blew away from you. It is now in the announcer's booth if you want it back.
Not one you don't want to take home with you.
So here we go.
Making everything?
The Eagles are actually going to go for it. And Christian Reyes is stopped right behind the line. He's stopped as soon as he gets the ball. So that would be a turnover on downs. The second turnover on downs for the Eagles, as the Gladiators will take over around the 40-yard line, their own 40-yard line. Hands it off to Avery Williams, who stays on his feet and gets a first down and slides around a little bit after the play.
Across midfield to the Eagle 47-yard line for first down for Chabot. Have a official timeout for an injured player on the field.
So there's a injury on the field, so the officials will stop the clock at 7:40 left to go in the game. And the fans here in Weed, California are having having a good time in this rainy weather as they're watching their Eagles get closer and closer to winning the 2012 Top of the State Bowl. This is their first bowl game here in Weed, California since 1985. So they're happy to have another bowl game, and they're happy to see their team doing well here at home in the bowl game. High snap. Avery Williams gets the ball and he goes down, slips right away on that wet grass. So the clock is now moving.
Second down and 12.
Second and 12, ball on the 49. Eckert keeps the ball, looking for a little space, and gains a couple. 6:50 left to go in the game.
Third down and 7.
Third and 7, hands it off to Avery Williams, who's looking to turn the corner and get a first down. Doesn't quite as he goes out of bounds. So that'll be short of the first down marker, bringing up a fourth down at 6:21 left to go in the game. Eckert keeps the ball and gets a first down, so the Gladiators convert on the fourth down.
Looks like they're going to measure.
So that
We'd like to thank the Wheat Building and Rental Center in Montgomery Beach for their generous donation. Also like to thank the North Wheat Subway for the offensive and defensive players of the game. Those offensive and defensive players of the game will be announced right after the game at midfield. They did not make the first
So
down.
after the measure, I was a little too early on the call. After the measure, they said Brandon Eckert did not get the first down, so it's going to be turnover on downs for Chabot this time, as the Eagles take over the ball and are going to keep to the ground game, as they take the remaining 6 minutes and 14 seconds off the clock and officially become the 2012 Top of the State Bowl champions. Reyes takes it ahead for a small gain.
Beva stops him after a gain of 2. It'll be second down and 8.
Second and 9. Ball on the 38-yard line. 5 minutes, 40 seconds left to go in the game. Flag on the play, looks like it's going to be a false start.
Be a delay of game against the Eagles. 2nd and 13.
So 2nd and 13 after the penalty. Hands it off to Reyes again. Reyes stiffs arm a man. Gets out of bounds. Bringing up 3rd down. And stopping the clock at 5 minutes and 7 seconds.
But at the 38-yard line will be 3rd and 9.
And Christian Reyes again. And he has another touchdown for Christian Reyes. And this kid is unbelievable. Now he's just adding insult to injury. As he gets another touchdown and another big gain. And with that, we're gonna make him our KCTH27 player of the game. Number 21, Christian Reyes, running back from Rogue River, Oregon, is our KCTH player of the game in the 2012 Top of the State Bowl. And he has earned it. He has been a workhorse. And he has been their biggest offensive weapon here in this game. And he just seems unstoppable. So the kick is good, and that makes it 47-18, which makes the lead 29 points.
Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Reyes today, 37 carries, 350 yards.
And you just heard it there. Christian Reyes, our KCTH player of the game, rushed for 37 attempts, 350 yards. That's
37 for 350.
37 attempts for 350 yards. That is what I call having a day. That is what I call having a day, folks. He's player of this game and like the next one for like next season. That's how big of a day he had. So the ball is taken out to around the 30-yard line.
27-yard line. Chabot will begin there.
Start doing that right now. Like, because the game's over.
Okay. We'll bring you an umbrella so when you go down, you have your own.
So Chabot will go 6-5 on the season. They started off 0-4 in the season, and they fought their way back to win the Golden Gate Conference, winning 6 straight games. And they won the Golden Gate Conference. Until they came in here to Weed, they won 6 straight games, and they're not going to win this one. But Chabot Gladiators have to be proud of themselves from the way that the season started off to get where they are, and for Danny Calcagno to keep his team aboard and keep them focused and keep them motivated to get him here. He and his coaching staff has to be very proud, and I know all of the fans, all the Gladiator fans back in Hayward are going to be proud of this team, who fought so hard and so valiantly to make this season a success. And I think for Brandon Eckert, for a lot of the Leo Migos, a lot of the sophomores that play on this Chabot team, this is going to be the last game as a Gladiator. They're going to hold their heads high. They're going to be proud of the effort they gave it in the 2012 campaign. It just didn't work out for them today. They were underdogs. They got beat by overall just better team 5 hours away from their home. So this Gladiator team has nothing to hang its head about. This team should be very proud of itself. And for on the other end of the ball, the College of Siskiyou Eagles have everything in the world to be happy about. They have their first bowl game here since 1985. They put on a show. They're going to win by at least 29. They have a running back, a sophomore running back, who is going to have a career day, rushing 350 yards, and is going to get the MVP. Is going to get the MVP of the game. He is our KCTH 27 player of the game. They're going to go 10-1 on the season, almost a perfect season. They're going to win the top of the state bowl game. They're going to be the 2012 Central Division champions, and they're going to be able to do it here at home. And for Charlie Roche and his club, he has to be going into the offseason feeling very good about this program. And they should also be proud of themselves. And I know these fans here in Weed, California are very happy they sat in the rain to see this one. So Christian Reyes is not happy with the 350-yard day. I guess he wants to keep going. So we're at 2:45 left to go in the game.
Third down and 3 now for the Eagles.
Third down and 3. And remember, please stay tuned for the post-game wrap. There's going to be a trophy ceremony. The trophy is going to be awarded to College of the Siskiyous Eagles here at home. We're also going to talk to Danny Calcagno, head coach for the Chabot Gladiators. We are also going to talk to Charlie Roche, the head coach for the Eagles. And we're also going to try to talk to our player of the game, Christian Reyes, and see if we can get a couple of words from him. So please stay tuned. This broadcast is being presented by Comcast KCTH 27 Chabot College and KCMC 28. For more programming and questions on how to become a sponsor or how to donate to this production, visit ChabotTV.com. For more entertainment or music, check out KCRHradio.com, KCRH 89.9 FM, the East Bay's best variety. In partnership with Chabot TV is the Sports Broadcasting Media Group. SBMG is a Chabot College Student Club who handles the video production and graphics. To show your support, you can like us on Facebook. For Northern California Football Association stats, rosters, rankings, and more, visit CCCAA.com and click on football. The official site for California Community College Athletics, AAA.com. And Celia's Mexican Restaurant, serving natural and fresh home-style Mexican food with the best quality. Visit Celia's in Hayward, across the street from Chabot College, or to find another one of its 10 Bay Area locations, visit CeliasRestaurants.com. And I am your play-by-play announcer, Rashawn Mungo. You can follow me on the Twitter, also known as Twitter, at Rashawn Mungo. That's at RASHANMUNGO. So with the clock moving at 1:31, the clock will start moving momentarily at 1:31. The score is 47-18. Eagles. The clock is moving again, so it's 1:23 left to go in the game. Hands it off to Hunter Rockwell, and he takes a big shot.
On the tackle for the Eagles.
So we're under a minute left to go in the game. 2nd and 10. Hunter Rockwell gets the ball, breaks it to the far side sideline as he goes out of bounds.
Rockwell again run out of bounds by Marwa.
The clock will keep moving. So 30 seconds left to go in the game. This will probably be the last play in this bowl game, in the 2012 Top of the State Bowl game. Hands it off to Hunter Rockwell, and that won't be the last play of the game as there's a flag thrown on the play. Clock stopped at 11 seconds. Penalty on the Eagles, which will stop the clock and give the Gladiators one more play.
Yard penalty will move the ball into Eagle territory at the 47-yard line.
Handoff to Hunter Rockwell, and that will be the ball game. Congratulations to the College of Siskiyou Eagles, who are your 2012 Central Division champions, and they win it by a total of 47-18 here in Weed, California. And stay tuned for the post-game wrap, where we will have interviews and a trophy celebration. I want to give a congratulations to both teams, Chabot College for winning the Golden Gate Conference and for the 2012 Central Division champion, College of Siskiyou Eagles. Stay tuned for more. I am your play-by-play announcer, Rashawn Mungo. We're here with Charlie Roach, the second-year head coach of the Eagles. Just had a couple of questions for you, Coach. After the opening touchdown you guys gave up from scrimmage, what did you tell your team to kind of get them refocused?
Well, we didn't tell them a whole lot. We've been practicing hard for the last 12 weeks, and our kids are physical, and we knew it was going to be a tough battle all week. Chabot's a good team, and we knew that was going to be just like that. So, you know, we opened our eyes and, hey, these guys can play. And we knew that, but it opened us up a little bit. So that was good.
And your keys to your success this season, you guys went 10-1, came in here 9-1, came in here with an 8-game winning streak. What were your keys to success this season?
You know, we're a physical football team. We practice this stuff all the time, and our kids, you know, we're that's 3 days a week. Our kids believe in being tough and physical, and that's what we are. That's recovery.
this is the first bowl game here since 1985. What does it mean to win this game here at home for you guys?
It just means we just broke history. No schools ever, no teams ever won 10 games in the school history. You know, all these kids. I love all these kids. So it's just awesome. It's great.
Well, thank you so much, Coach. Congratulations.
Appreciate it.
All right.
You guys go get warm. I gotta get warm.
Yeah.
Hey, Christian. They want you to meet on TV.
How you doing?
Good.
You are a KCTH player of the game. You had 37 attempts for over 350 yards. So congratulations on that.
I didn't even know that.
Over 350 yards on 37 attempts. Show off. All right, so you run hard. I noticed all game you've been giving a lot of second effort. Not going down. What type of running style is that?
Especially it being wet today, you can't really cut it much. To me, coming out here, I knew it was just all north and south, and I definitely didn't want to go south, so I was just trying to hold on to the ball. And I knew my line was going to open full swing, and it's all about breaking down tackles and trying to do whatever I could to help my team win.
Okay, and what does this mean to you personally? I know you're a sophomore, right? So you're going. What does this mean personally to have your last game here and to have a big day like this?
It's amazing because, this being here in Weed is kind of close to home because I'm from Red River, Oregon, it's only an hour and a half up. This is all my family right here, so it's just amazing for it to be a home game and have my family come down here and watch us win and be 10-1 and make history because I've never been on a football team that's ever had a winning season. I've never played in postseason before, so to be college ball and just have a chance to be a bowl champion is just amazing. So.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Congratulations. Go get warm, all right?
Yeah,
all right.
Thank you.
All right, so coming here from Weed, California, the Gladiators lose the Central Division Championship by a score of 47-18 from KCTH 27. On behalf of all of our staff, me, Rashawn Mungo, Jaime Hernandez, Nathan Williams, and Ivan Aguilar, we say goodnight and thanks for watching.